It's Matt Santacapita from the Santa Sells Houses team, and this is another episode of our Money Market Update. Yes, we're a day late. Not going to lie, we kind of forgot yesterday. Anyways, not a big deal. Let's move on. So let's get into the numbers. So this past week in the City of London, we saw new listings coming in at 145, conditionals at 48, sold pending at 91, and price decreases we're sitting at 32. So what are we seeing here? Well, obviously the market has come back. We are through the holiday time, so new listings are ramping back up, which is pretty typical. I think we said that mid-December that we would die off and then the market would come back to life mid-January. Now, one other thing that is actually driving the market right now, for anybody who's following mortgage rates, fixed mortgage rates have actually finally dropped below 5%. I've seen it advertised in a few places. I think the lowest I've seen is 4.84, which obviously is pretty far off from the pretty amazing deals that were out there, 3 years ago. But what's important to note there is that is going to be the single most biggest driver for 2024 when it comes to Canadian housing is going to be fixed rate money and where it goes. Now, I know a lot of financial institutions right now are talking that the Bank of Canada will be forced to essentially reduce the overnight rate, which will lower variable rate mortgages. But there's a lot of chatter out there stating that bond yields are going to come down and we're going to see fixed money drop. I think ideally in a perfect world, it'd be nice to see, a 5-year mortgage, if it can settle in at around anywhere from 3.5 to 3.9 or 4%, I think is ideal. And that'll stimulate the market and it'll free up or create the buying power and the affordability that buyers need in order to afford Canadian homes. The reality in the Canadian market is, especially on the new construction side, housing is very expensive. To build our homes, it costs quite a bit more than a lot of other countries. So, we haven't seen that price decrease or that pricing pressure forcing prices down because as much as some thought, and that's because to create the new supply, it's just very expensive in Canada. So again, it's Matt Santacapita from the Santa Sells Houses team, and this has been another episode of our Money Market Update.